Chairman of the full committee, Mr. Jordan, for his
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Section 702 of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act allows government to conduct surveillance of foreigners, as the title would suggest, outside of the United States for intelligence information. Okay, that's all well and good. We like that. They get that information, they bring in this giant database, this what I call the haystack of information, and then they do queries, which is a fancy word for search. And they search Americans, American phone numbers, names, email addresses. They search America. They call it queries, but a query is a fancy name. Query is a fancy name for search. 3 million times they did it in 2021. And here's the kicker. The FBI, when they did all these searches, didn't even follow their own rules. You don't have to take our word for it. The Inspector General said 278,000 times the FBI didn't even follow their rules for conducting these searches on Americans, not foreigners. So the ranking member's right. We got 12 months from now when we get a chance to go at this issue again. We were close last time. We lost the warrant requirement in a vote, 212 to 212. I'm going to do everything, and I know the chairman is, and I appreciate the ranking member's comments. We're going to do everything we can to make sure we have that warrant requirement. Here's the way it works in our country. If you're an American citizen and the government wants to go look at your stuff, they got to go to a separate and equal branch of government and get a warrant. It's pretty simple. That's what we want, plain and simple. And we were one vote away from passing it in the House. Who knows what would have happened in the Senate? But I know I'm committed. I know the chairman of the subcommittee is committed, and the ranking member, I appreciate what he's done over the years in defending the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and we look forward to working with him on this issue. We need to do this to protect American citizens and stick with, as the ranking member said, the way it's always worked. You want to look at someone's stuff? Go get a warrant. Go to a separate branch of government, get a warrant. That's how probable cause. And here's the other thing. We even put exceptions in there. Exigent circumstances, something really bad's going to happen, or you give permission because there's some cyber attack on you or your company. We put exceptions in there. We'll put them back in again. Sometimes I thought we put too many exceptions. We'll do it again, but we got to win. We got to win this issue 12 months from now, April, I forget the date in April, but it's April next year, and we got to make sure we win this. And I appreciate the chairman bringing our witnesses here. Thank you for coming and having this hearing on this very important, fundamental issue for the American people. I yield back.